United States of America. Will you stand with me, please? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. The first item on our agenda, as it is always the case, is a declaration of conflict. Per Tennessee Code annotated 49-2-202, Board of Education members who have relatives per the statute, relative means spouse, parent, parent-in-law, child, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, grandparent, grandchild, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, nephew, niece, or any other person who resides in the same household as you, employed with the system, are asked to raise your hand to identify yourself. Do you certify that the votes that you make tonight will be in the best interest of the school system, regardless of the effect that your vote may have upon the employment of your relative or relatives? If so, please say, I do. Thank you. 7-10-4, approval of the consent and regular agenda. Do I hear a motion related to adopting our agenda?
Make the motion, we approve.
Thank you, Mark. Is there a second? Thank you, Sharon. We have a motion and a second that we approve the agenda, which is printed before you. Any question or discussion? If you favor this motion, would you please say aye? Any opposed, no, and the motion carries. 7-10-5, approval of the July 2025 budget amendments. Thank you. Joe, is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. A motion and a second. Gail, do you all have any comments about budget amendments?
Not yet.
Once again, we want to recognize and welcome our new representative.
Mr. Chairman, I've got one more question.
Yes, sir.
The email, the federal money, I got an email, and I'm not too smart on it. Are they holding their money up, grants and stuff?
The other day, they're not exactly sure what they're gonna do with it yet, so we're on pause for federal right now. We hear more from the state.
What if we don't get it?
If we don't get it at all of that, most of the programs would have to be picked up by federal, or from local, but Leanne could probably speak more to that than I.
Waiting, we think Title I is gonna get funded, and that's our biggest program under federal right now. It's been consistently funded in all of the budget proposals we've seen. The rest of it, we think we'll get money in a simplified fund, but we don't know yet exactly how much or what strings will be tied to that yet, so we're just waiting.
But if something does happen and we don't get it, some of this fund balance that we've got for emergency purposes can be used for that, right?
Mr. McCarty, do you have any insight on this?
I agree with what Leanne said. It's right now, it's up in the air for everybody. The state's basically telling everybody officially hit pause, and there's no good answer. I agree that Title I looks to be safe and everything I've seen, every commentary I've seen on it. It's the other programming which appears to be much more of a question mark. The idea that it would all be just go away, I think is probably remote, but the idea that some things could be cut or lessened, I think is more likely.
Thank you.
About as cryptic as I can get, but that's about all I got.
And we've been looking at what we can eliminate, what we can reduce. Our biggest, portion of that money goes to salaries, so we'll do our best to plan. We don't wanna lay anybody off, so we're working towards seeing where we can save every penny we can to keep our people employed and keep our services
why we have a fund balance, in case of emergency. This may be an emergency. Any other question or discussion related to this? And the motion before us is to approve the 2025, that is July 2025 budget amendments. If you favor this motion, would you please say aye. And you oppose, no. And the ayes have it, and the motion carried. 7-10-6, approve the minutes from the June 12, 2025 regular board meeting. Have a motion related to this.
Make a motion we approve.
Thank you, Mark. Had a motion and a second. Thank you, John. So the motion before us is to approve the minutes that have been printed and mailed to you. Any question or discussion related to this motion? Hearing none, I'll interpret your silence as a readiness to vote. All in favor, please say aye. Any opposed, no. And this motion carries. 7-10-7, approval of updating the 2025-2026 Monroe County Board of Education meeting calendar for the month of November 2025. Current date, November 13, complete with the TSBA Annual Convention and Leadership Conference. Alternate dates are November 6 or November 20. Thank you to Richard Bettis for calling this to our attention. We just kind of let that pass through in the last month. Thank you, Richard, for catching that. So I guess the question is, do we want to change our meeting date? That's the first thing. And the second thing is, if we do, which date works best for the board? Can we agree by unanimous consent that we want to change the meeting date? Anyone object to that? And with unanimous consent, that will be approved. Now the question is, which date works better? Any input from anyone? Thank you, Joe. Hey, Dr. Winter, do you have insight? Does anyone have a preference? 20th works better for you, Dean. Okay with that? Anyone else have a problem? Make that a form of motion?
I will.
Thank you. We have a motion that we change our November meeting date from November 13 to November 20.
I'll second.
Thank you, Joe. Any further question or discussion about this? If you favor the motion before us, which is to change our Monroe County Board of Education meeting calendar for the month of November 2025 from November 13 to November 20, would you please say aye? Aye. Any opposed? And this motion carries. 7-10-8, Director of Schools report. Dr. Windsor.
I have a short report this month, mostly because I'm hoping that people are out of their buildings for the most part, other than poor Philip and his people who are doing all of the work that we do in the summer to get things ready. But hopefully enjoying some vacation and some time off and some sun. We've had plenty of that, plenty of heat. I will let you know that the Coordinated School Health Back to School Bash is July 24th from 4:30 to 6:30. It's right around the corner. I'm talking about summer and people just now leaving, since principals and others have been involved in summer school until about a week ago. And then the July 29th is their countywide in-service. Teachers will actually come back on the 28th. Countywide is on the 29th. And then August 1st is the first day back for our students, and that is a 10 a.m. dismissal day. So other than that, that's all that I have for tonight.
Thank you. What happened? Starting after Labor Day. Times have changed.
We go year-round now.
Motion's in order that we be adjourned. Yes, sir.
I've got a question or two.
Yes, sir.
It was brought to our attention a minute ago, and we've been discussing this deal about these bus routes and stuff. Madam Director, could we work with Rusty on maybe on one or two of these routes that we're having trouble with in Massville, of having a drop-off spot to where the parents, where we don't have to run the whole route that Mr. McCartney was talking about?
Sure, yeah, we can definitely look at that. And then, once we see what kind of option there is for that. We could set up a transportation meeting to discuss that.
And Ruavale roof project, where we at on it?
All of the panels are in place or on site. The flat roof is complete. No leaks for the whole section, the flat roof section. The roof panels, like I said, are on site. They're roll formed and they're ready. They're waiting on another roll of metal to come in, and as soon as it comes in, they'll finish forming the rest and be ready to hang. So that project is still supposed to be finished before school starts.
How far along are you on the Sweetwater project?
So Sweetwater, we've rebid now 3 times. The third bid's coming up June, what was it? August 5th. We'll open that again on August the 5th. This will be the third time that we've had to put it out to bid because the 2 previous times it's been over budget exceedingly. So we've continued to make some modifications to the material type and some specifications in it to hopefully this time get under budget.
So if you open the bids August the 5th,
Yep.
do we have to vote on them before they're awarded?
No, it's, the money's already been approved and everything's in place.
Madam Director, or Mr. Chairman? Are there some way I could make a motion that we delay, let them go ahead and open the bids August the 5th, but delay till September 1 of putting that contract or anything?
Think-
Chris is
Sorry,
looking.
someone say something?
Chris is looking.
Or something in there.
I need to look at the exact terms of it, how we did it. And I'm not dodging it, I just need to look at it.
You know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I do.
And most of the time, it's 30 days, so we might have some wiggle room.
I'm not, the answer is maybe, and that's a classic lawyer answer, I know that, but once I look at it, I'll be able to give you a firm answer.
Okay, so that doesn't need to be in a motion or anything? We're just gonna look at that, okay? Where are we at on the air, and I've had people, where are we at on the air conditioners in the middle school and Teleco?
I pulled the PO Tuesday. Has everyone pulled that PO? We pulled the PO on Tuesday, so it's moving.
So it's moving,
Yes, sir.
but it probably won't be ready by
I don't have a definite,
school start.
start date yet. They're still in the preliminary stages on, we already started the preliminary stages on the construction side, on the electrical side, the mechanical plans. Engineers been on site, and as soon as we pulled the PO on Tuesday, that gave them the green light to proceed. So a lot of the legwork's already been done on that, so now it's on the engineers' hands to produce the plans, then we'll get those approved, and then we'll keep moving with the process.
Could I ask you another, well, you don't, is the bids on the Sweetwater roof a whole lot, I mean,
Well, our budget's 1.6 million, and we've been over twice,
okay, so we're over that,
yes.
less than 2.
Sir?
I'm gonna mess you up. Just-
I'd like to say something. I was down at Ruavale this week, and the floors on the old part, where you just redone those, and then all the new, they look fabulous. Those boys keep them in good shape, that they look really good. So I just want to tell you, that new tile looks good, lights, it looks good down there.
We got the front landscape finished.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah, Wednesday. I was like, whoo, because I've been down there Monday, and then Wednesday I noticed the rocks. I was like, hey, so it did look good.
It's looking real good.
Joe, any other board member with a question or comment? The motion is in order, we be adjourned. Thank you, Joe. Is there a second? It's not available. We can only vote. All in favor say aye. And opposed, no. And the motion carries. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here.